Alrighty, ladies, gentlemen, in this video, we're going to check out exactly how you can elevate your creative process for yourself, for your business, or your clientele. Right now, we're at a stage that most people are looking to find ways to provide solutions to the market. And one of the biggest ones, based on myself, helping on hundreds of calls between, business owners, local businesses, people who are early adopters, in most cases, realtors, they really come down to one thing. And that's really, they don't understand AI, what AI could do for them. They don't even have the patience for you to even explain to them, to be honest with you. So the best solution that I found out is already solved for what they're already having pain points with. And one of the biggest pain points is, if you ask me, is the creative process. It's their actual media, lead generation, a lot of those things. Once you solve that, because that's an early stage problem that you have to solve. Any business you get into, the first thing you have to do is get leads. So if you're trying to sell AI, if you even want to utilize AI, that's the first step that you have to fix. Now in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what are the solutions that, some people are utilizing for. Okay, so we have this gentleman, Nick, right? Essentially what he's done, his company, these guys they're in beta stages, but utilizing a tool like Claudebot, right? So right now, let's say you're seeing a lot of people using Claudebot. What can we do with Claudebot? The main use case would be to have it connect to your media pipeline, right? Your creative pipeline. So you would ask it, hey, Claudebot, I'm looking to create a new video for my local market that updates accountants on the new, for example, the new rates that the bank is giving, right? And the next, what you see is he set it up to Telegram. Now you can do this yourself for yourself, other people, but this is a main use case that we're seeing right now. What does it look like, right? So he just told his chat, boom, and it came, okay, I'm going to make that video for you, and he utilizing remotion tools on the back end to essentially create that video for you. Now you could probably use this, for a faceless YouTube channel, but what I would recommend you using it, because, this is a market that is hungry for that. Is hungry. So let's say right now, you could potentially set this bot up, Claudebot. Now go to local businesses, AI, because that's a lot of people are doing. You're going to people that are 2, 3, 4, 5 years away from utilizing these systems. Okay. Now I'm talking based on experience. Hundreds of calls I helped on. The people, they're very hesitant to try new things. So why not just give them the solution to they already know for a very low price that almost is unreasonable. Some things I've experimented is, hey, we'll recruit and put employees in your business for 25 cents an hour, right? You're like, 25 cents an hour, what are you talking about? Let me find out, right? So these are some ways you could get in the door without saying, oh, let's utilize AI. Oh, we'll do your video editing for you for $2 a day. Stuff like that, right? And I'm just on top of my head, I'm telling you this, right? You don't want to lower it at that price point, but let's say if you set something like this, Claudebot, you charge them $300 to $500 a month, okay? 15 people will put you at almost close to 10K a month mark very quickly. The services, they need this type of services. The only difficult part has been someone who had the right messaging, orchestrating it for them. So this is where we come in, right? What else we have in the market? Let's go check out some other things. Kling 3.0. Kling 3.0, same solution, making studio quality advertisements possible. This looks like it's been created by, some high-end studio, the guys at all these brands that make these high-end advertisements. Now you can tap that into the market and give it as a service as well. So Kling 3.0 is your main go-to for those types of videos. What else we have? Again, Kling 3.0 as leading the high quality video that we're used to, video trailers. So how can we take this to the market? VSLs. Okay. A lot of brands right now, what do they need? They need VSLs. And for us, we could probably come in, charge them $5K for a VSL and start running ads to it so you can get some traffic. So they're not utilizing these VSLs. A lot of people, you go to any company right now. Let's go search up landscaping company right now, Landscaping Toronto. Go to any company. None of them have a VSL. Why? Because it was too difficult. It was too costly to create a VSL. Now we can use Kling 3.0 to create that VSL for them, right? Where's the VSL? It's just a bunch of text and a picture. I want real stories. That's what converts. That's what the professional marketers use, is an actual video sales letter. Okay, where's the video sales letter for this person? None of them used to be scripted. We could do it very quick for them. Use 3 Kling, like, hey, this is our services. We're going to do this for you. This is our company. This is what we stand for. This is our mission. Essentially, that company who does VSL puts themselves in the front of the market. All right. So what else do we have? Again, Kling 3.0 is just killing it. As we see, this is like high quality. You can essentially make movies. This is Hollywood level video at your fingertips. So what does that mean? Like I said, the brands, they're going to need this. Every business, every company is going to require that. So this creative process is really the biggest factor here when it comes to use cases up front when it comes to AI. Because if I told someone, hey, I'll put AI receptionist, boom, they'll shut the door on you. What are they going to say to you? Hell no, that's what they're going to say to you. Well, this one's actually pretty crazy. You could even use Kling, as we can see right now, for potentially creating 3D websites. So I would probably take this video that just got created, turn it into a GIF and push it into a 3D website. So that's another use case you could probably use Kling for. Building 3D websites for businesses that before used to cost $20,000. Now you could probably do it quickly. This is actually crazy, my friend. Oof. This is next level. This is next level as we're seeing it. This is almost like a documentary, and this is just made by Kling 3.0. So the boundaries for video has now been pushed, and now you can literally do anything. It's really just the creative process that really comes into play here, right? So if we go to our chart and we had to kind of break down exactly what is happening in the market right now, what possibilities you have. On one aspect, you have now access to Kling 3.0, which enables you to start tapping into multiple different things. First one is what? Is creating a VSL that actually converts. This is where the money is. This is where the money is. Brands having VSLs, essentially it's a salesperson. They're deploying a salesperson for their business. The second thing is consistent video generation using Claude. Okay. That's the second thing. Second model that you can push to them. Why? Because previously they had to either hire somebody, dedicated editor, which probably cost them, based on my experience with a lot of these people, $50 to $100 a video. Okay, that's the negative. This is where a lot of brands avoided doing any type of branding. But now you could potentially come, hey, Mr. Lawyer, we're going to start utilizing actual videos for you. We're going to charge you $300 to $500 a month. And what we're going to do is we're going to publish one video on TikTok. Matter of fact, we're going to go everywhere. And you can pretty much systemize this using Claudebot. And all you really have to do is optimize for getting as many clientele as you can, just showcasing them. How do you showcase it to them? Well, that's the interesting part, because a lot of these people are probably going to be hesitant when it comes to utilizing AI. So you kind of have to show them. So what I would do, I would have to come in, give them a free trial, okay? Free 7-day trial using paid actors or paid avatar models. In that case, they see the value and then they can start modeling their own image as well. So you tell them, hey, you know what? I'm going to come do this for your business. You're going to see its consistency. And I'm going to give you a blueprint here as well, because your competitors on this side, if you look at it, your competitors on this side, what they're doing is they're pushing 150 videos a month. What we're going to do is we're going to match that same energy, okay? And then we're going to measure if it works for you and you like it. Here's our retainer. Now, 3 to 5. I wouldn't put it at 3 to 500, to be honest with you. I would probably focus on higher earning kind of clientele that could pay you like $1,000, $1,500 a month. Because at 3 to 500, you have to do the factor in the cost for, running some of these models. You probably need Claude. You probably need a lot of other things. So that might put you in a place that, you're testing out your offer at first. Right? I know a lot of people say the sweet spot for an agency for 500 if you're going to scale. But in my opinion, if you find the right client, you find 5 to 6, 7 right clients paying you $1,000 a month, you're okay. You should be able to manage, and then later on you can systemize it and scale. But if you want to start out, you could do it. You could run it very quickly because these numbers are hilarious. Mostly they're probably going to drop as the market starts. I'm doing personally right now, right? I was pushing a lot of random AI offers, and I noticed people are just very hesitant to change. As soon as you say AI on the cold call on the phone, you get but if you tell them, hey man, I will come and take over your whole pipeline. I see that you already pretend you have 50 followers on Instagram. I'm going to get that to 10,000. Does that sound interesting to you? This is what we're going to do. And we're going to give you a free trial. End it up with a free trial. Okay. At that point, they're already invested. Then you could show them the use case, tap into the competitors heavy. Like, hey man, this is what's going to cost you. This is what's we're doing, but your competitors are doing 150 more extra. Why not you? So let's get you to that 200 mark. This is our price point. No problem. Let's break it down. It's going to cost you $5 a day if you do the math. And we take that off your plate. Okay. This is the game for when it comes to this. Now, Kling 3.0 comes into play here, as we showed you here. Tools like HeyGen come into play here. And CloudBot or OpenCloud comes into play here, right? So essentially what we're looking to do, we're looking to orchestrate the same scenario for multiple clients. So if they were even to do it themselves, let's say if they wanted to be a human in the loop, right? You could set them up a bot, a Telegram bot, or whatever avenue that you want. So they could pitch in on the ideas and the videos that are getting generated on the back end. Thinking potentially your team is creating those videos, right? So this is how it is. That's the offer I will probably put into place if you're looking to utilize these new models that come into play. But that is it for the creative process angle. In my opinion, it's probably the biggest angle, untapped angle right now for the market. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you check out more videos where we'll share with you new ideas, new ways into incorporating AI into your system, the new business models, and you can go from there. And if you are curious, you can check out the free community in the description below so we can share with you some of the assets, some of the plays we're utilizing, some of the strategies we're using, the mock-ups, and we'll share that with you as well. And even some real life sales calls that you can check out in the community below. All right, that's it for this video. I'll check you on the next one.